I honestly thought this was going to be one of those peaceful days where I just take care of my hair and go about my business. But I was completely wrong. I spent so much time preparing my DIY hair tea with clove, rosemary, cinnamon and hibiscus for my natural 4C hair. Everything was going perfectly, and even Victor and Victoria joined me and made this whole process fun. I finished everything, packed my things and thought finally I am done. But just when I was about to take everything inside, something happened that almost made me cry today. The bottle slipped from the tray and broke. I mean, my jar, the one I've been using for my DIY, slipped and just broke. All the tea that I prepared, all the work just disappeared onto the floor, just like that. And honestly, that was the moment I almost gave up on the whole thing. But when I remembered something, there is no use crying over a spilled milk. What is gone is gone. So I picked myself up, cleaned the mess and went back inside and decided to start again with whatever I had left. So come with me and let me show you exactly how this very simple DIY hair care day turned into a day I finally did not plan for. Hello everyone, my name is Sikari and this is Life with Sikari. Here I do all things lifestyle. If this is the first time of seeing me, you are very welcome. If you've seen me before, thank you for coming back again. You really mean the whole world to me. Thank you so much. So guys, this was how my day started. I actually did not even want to do this DIY today. I have been wanting to do this DIY for some days now, but because I have not been myself, I just let it be. You understand? Like, I wasn't going to just force out myself to start doing what I know that I truly do not have the energy for. But maybe this was what life was trying to prevent. I actually did not know. But again, I have to do it because if you take a good look at my hair, you can see that my hair is unkempt. I don't like looking tattered. So, and because my strength is coming back already, I told myself I will do this DIY tea today, whether the devil likes it or not. And then the devil actually came. But again, the devil came too late because I had a leftover. That was where it forgot to come to. So you can see I just finished washing this jar. This jar, oh my god. This jar was the same jar I used for my customer. I don't know if you guys can remember my skincare vendor, the one that sells skincare. So I used this jar to do her DIY rosemary. I actually made for her because she said she wanted one. And I told her the ones I did were, working perfectly. So she asked me to do for her. She gave me money. I went to the market and then I did this. So ever since I brought it, I totally forgot that I hadn't washed it. But you guys know oil, they don't really smell like that because it's oil. So the rosemary and everything has just been inside the jar for like more than a month already. I just left it there because I did not remember until today I decided to do this hair tea. You're looking at me here, I look strong, right? You can see the way I'm sweating, even though the weather, the sun is not shining the way it ought to shine, but still Sikari is always sweating. This country no fits me, I beg. So here is the rosemary I have left. These are just like tiny things I already have left inside the house, you understand? So I've had them for long and I like buying things like this down. They're not that expensive, so sometimes it's good to just have them down in the house for emergency, just like today. Now you can see, but at this moment I don't even know what was going to happen. The innocent me was just doing what I was doing, but I never knew that the devil was just sitting down one side and watching me and laughing. But at the end he did not win. So that's cinnamon seed, and then that is hibiscus flower, the black one you see tied in the white nylon. The next one is rosemary. I just brought out rosemary now, and all the bubble to go on that table there. You can see my fan. I had to even increase it because it wasn't really getting me. You can see the way I'm still sweating even though I was outside. If you ask me what I've done today, I have not done anything today, but I am sweating. He's always like this. Sikari is always sweating. So before all these things, I already boiled my water. The kettle you see there has hot water inside. Victor and Victoria were running about. I'm just telling them, these children, I know you people will never let me rest. You will never let me do this DIY peacefully the way I ought to. You will disturb me till you enter this video. At first, they don't really know what I was doing. So they were just sitting, they were just standing by the corner. So I just said to myself, they are dressed, they are not, undressed, they're not naked, so they can actually join the vlog. So I told them, okay, if you want to join, you can just come and join me. So it was at this moment they were like, oh, okay. But guess what? Victor actually did not still remember, or he did not know that I was filming. He was just, too eager to see what I was doing. He just wanted to see that thing that I was doing. I don't know if he thought it was food. And for whatever reason, this nylon was just too difficult for me to lose. At that moment, if I had known I was going to use all the clove inside, I should have just torn it open now. I should have just torn it open instead of, trying to stress myself to tear it, because I was wondering, if I tear this nylon, where will I get another nylon to put the remaining clove? I was just there wasting time. So you can see Victor has carried his big head and come and cover my camera. I had to ask him to shift. That was when he saw that, oh, there's a camera here. And I'm always chasing them whenever I'm doing my video because of their wala. But today I told them, if you want to stand, you can come and stand with me here. Let's do this vlog together. So you can see the smile on their face. These children, they too like camera. I think they are going to be content creators when they are grown, because all these things that I'm doing, they are always seeing it. Sometimes even when I carry my camera, Victor will shout, hi guys, hello everyone, because he already knows what I will say. So here I've added everything I needed to add, but I was trying to educate them. So that's hibiscus flower I'm holding on my hand. I was telling them the name. I said that is hibiscus flower, and then I brought out clove also. I showed them this is clove. I also, I put one in my mouth, and then they wanted to also have a taste. So I told them it was hot, but you know how children are, they are very, very inquisitive. So I put in Victor's mouth. Victor just held it with his teeth. He has not bite it. Then Victoria bit her own immediately. Yeah, you will see her reaction. So it was hot, and then she was like, oh geez, that and that. So but you guys know that clove is not harmful. In fact, clove is medicinal, so it's good for our bodies. So as for Victor, when I brought out cinnamon, he also said he wanted to test cinnamon. I was like, okay. They were like, well, it looks like firewood. I said, but it is cinnamon. So when I tested it, they said they wanted also. I was trying to get a very tiny piece, but it wasn't that easy. But finally I got a piece. I gave Victor, and then now Madam will always want to do what her brother did, so I also tried to get a little piece for her also, and also give her. And guess what, guys, I don't actually like putting cinnamon in my mouth, but today I did, and it wasn't that bad. It was okay. It's just that this one has menthol, but the normal one that is blended in cups that people use for tea and all that, it does not have menthol. So I was kind of surprised, but this is not something I will start asking Victor and Victoria. They don't know about it. I was just wondering in my mind. So at this moment, I was just trying to add the rosemary. That's the rosemary I'm holding. Just trying to add the rosemary too, so that everything go sharp and everything will make sense. So finally I poured my rosemary inside. Oh god, if I had known that all this time I was doing all these things, that means it would be wasted. I wouldn't have stressed myself at all. But these children will not let me rest upon that. I'm sweating. But anyway, I was the one who called them, so we are doing the video together. So here I told them I was going to do magic. Now I'm going to pour water inside this cup, and then it will turn to blood. These children actually believe me. Indeed, children are very funny. And you can see Victoria's reaction when she saw that the color was changing. She was like, oh my god, he's turning to blood, he's turning to blood. And Victor will be like, wow, auntie is performing magic, auntie is performing magic. This is how to actually get children sometimes. Oh god. Well, what will I say? Even we ourselves, we were once children, and our elders deceived us with a lot of things. So I was just happy. Oh, I needed to cover this thing because I needed to infuse. So the main reason why people use glass jar for this thing is it doesn't give air for for air, you understand, doesn't give room for air, so it's going to, all the products are going to infuse inside the water properly. So that's why they use jar, you understand. Oh, my beautiful jar, my lovely jar. And here I performed magic. I now have oh god, oh, I now have the red water. I hope YouTube will not have problem with what I just said though. So here they are so eager to see that Auntie performed miracle. Like Auntie Amaka has performed miracle. So finally I thought I was done. No, I started packing my things now so that I can leave their playing space for them, because I know that as soon as I leave this place now, they will start their drama. And who am I? Because at this moment, say, even my energy, I do not have. I am just working on borrowed energy. Guys, seriously, I've not been myself for some days. Even as I'm talking to you right now, from the way I'm talking, you're going to see energy now 50%. That is, if you even reach 50%, energy is low. The energy is not high. And I don't know. Okay, I think I partially know what is happening. It's almost that time of the month. Combined with the fact that all this while, you know, I've been feeling somehow, and I think I had malaria. So I am done. You can see I put everything in the tray. The way it's looking in the tray is the way I am going to pick it. I have to turn off my fan because I'll be going inside with it. There was no light, so press it down. I told Victoria, I am going to leave this camera here. Make sure you do not touch it. Let me go and keep the hot water kettle because that one is more dangerous. I don't trust these children at all. And then I left them here. And you know, children, once you've left camera for them, hey, wahala day, wahala day. You can see they have already positioned themselves to come and start acting. Now make you watch acting, you go see wetin go happen now, because they, you know, in their mind, auntie is not coming anytime soon. But this one, they knew that I actually went, I didn't go far because I was carrying kettle. So for me to carry kettle, it means that I'm going to the kitchen, and kitchen is not far, you understand. So they've not even started displaying yet, so they are still waiting. They know I'll come and take this one, and if I take this particular tray now my room now they head to, and they know that, you know, it's going to take time. So finally I'm back here. I got the worst mistake I ever did to also carry these two things together. Power woman, now it has started. You can see them running around talking different kind of things. I do not know the language. I have never heard this language in my entire life. I just say, and boom, this was where my hard work ended. My product wasted. My sweat dried up here immediately. I was like, God, is this what I spent this few time of my life doing? So guys, I'm so sad. Like, all the effort that I put into making this hairspray just disappeared in a blink of an eye. I don't really even know where to even discard this. I'm just going to leave it inside this place until we are going to trash. Okay, I'll put it in the trash this time. So I've lost that one now. Victor, please leave me alone. I'm not happy. So I'm going to... What? No, don't touch it now. I told you that's earthworm. Don't touch it. So I'm going to repeat this again. All my rosemary, clove, everything. In a blink of an eye, it's gone. I can't believe that all this stress I just went through now is for nothing. Eh? All this stress is just for nothing. Huh? I don't even have another container in this house here to do it with. So I'm just going to use, thank God the hot water is remaining. I'm just going to use this bowl. And just, in fact, I don't know. However I just do it, I'll just use it like that. All the product. Just imagine if I didn't have like an extra product in the house. Imagine. And the reason I use that my jar is because it's a jar, and you can, you know, cover it. If you cover it, it will really seal into the all the benefits from the clove and every. I can't believe I wasted all those things like that. Ah, God. But this is painful, I swear. Because that jar was given to me at my girlfriend's wedding 5 years ago. Oh, sorry, 4 years ago. and now it's gone just like that. I don't know if I should put all of this. So I'm just going to pour all this clove inside. Like, you know, things like this barely happen to me. I don't know why I decided to carry the fan and those things together. And because it was glass, that was why it was, you know, shifting. I accepted my fate. What they, they usually say in Igbo language, what God does not know does not happen, you understand? So, for everything, there's always, do you know that there are some prices we pay sometimes? We do not know the meaning of the prices. I'm crying over a spilled milk. I'm just going to drink my gari and rest. I can't come and kill myself. But it means that I have to look for another container now that I'm going to use for my DIYs, because that's basically what I use to infuse my oil, my hair oil. I know some of you will be like, upon everything that she's doing, where is her hair? Her hair is still not long. Well, it's barely, I think, 2 months now that I started, or 3 months. So I believe it will take time, because my hair has been damaged for a very long time and I've not been paying good attention to my hair. But now that I've started, I've started seeing results. My hair is no longer, dry the way it used to be dry before and brittle. This curry should be enough. My hair is no longer dry like that again. My hair has moisture because I do the 3-step routine. When I started, I was doing it like every day. Hey, not just every day. I do it in the morning, I do it in the night. But I now saw that the product was messing my pillow. I can even see one there. My pillow and my bonnets. So what I do now is that 3 times in a week, I apply the products, and only in the morning. At night, I only apply it in front here, not any other place. Let's put granules. If I remember this, they go pay me. They pay me. But I know that there's nothing I can do. It's gone. Good riddle to bad rubbish. Let's going to pour this one inside like that. Good riddle to bad rubbish. So that one is gone. We'll move to the next. So I think by tomorrow in the market, I might be able to find a good jar, even if it's not, jar, like, even if it's plastic. I'm able to find something. I don't know. Let me just stop talking about this. You think they pay me? I'm not gonna lie. Because that jar was really, it's actually not a jar. That's a smoothie cup, right? But because the cover was rusting, my husband just advised me to stop using it to make smoothie before I get sick. So that was why I started using it for my DIY. And because I'm in a village, there's nowhere to buy, a glass jar here. Who won't buy it? What do they want they can do? So I started using it for my DIYs now, and it's been very helpful until now. But let's quickly make this curry. One thing I've learned to do with my life is not to be, thinking about what I can change. Things I can change in my life, I don't stress over them again. If it has happened, it has happened. There's nothing I can do. If it's about to happen, if there's something I can do to prevent it, I will do it. But if it's already happened, I cannot come and kill myself. And even if it has not happened and I see that it's difficult, I cannot come and kill myself either. I can only do what I can do. So my gari is ready. Let me drink my thing, enjoy my thing, and then go and rest. This is so heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Forget that I'm smiling. I'm not happy because right now I do not know what exactly I'm actually going to use to infuse my oil, because normally they use a glass jar to infuse oil. The DIY oil we make for hair. You guys have seen how my day went. It's not one that I'm proud of, so I just give up. I just want to lie down now and just rest. Even if I'm trying so hard to wave it off, but it's not leaving. Because right now I am so confused. I don't know where I'm going to get, another container from to do my next DIY. That's my next DIY hair oil. But who knows? I'll go to market tomorrow. Maybe I might be lucky. I might find a good jar that I could use. But the product and everything is gone. So let me show you what this one is looking like for now. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. After few after a few, let's say 30 minutes. So it's looking well. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Mwah.